Well, let's focus on the Nino Rains that lots of Kenyans have been looking forward to in terms of preparation. The government plans to spend 1.1 billion shillings to resettle close to 25,000 internally displaced persons to avert an impending humanitarian disaster at the onset of the El Nino Rains. This may mean reprieve for the IDPs, but it's just part of the solution of the resettlement issue that has plagued both the incumbent and past government. We explore the critical questions that characterize the coming resettlement exercise.
To be torn from the country you love or pulled away from the home you have always known to another one is one thing. But to experience it and be displaced in your own country is another, a much more complicated fate, one that is a narrative of more than 5,000 families, 25,000 people. A daunting figure that is at best an estimate of those that can be accounted for, victims of the 2007-2008 post-election violence and evictees of forests of Kenya's major water towers such as the Mau, mothers, husbands, children, and most importantly Kenyan citizens with equal rights and privileges, with the right to belong.
Mahali popote alipo hapaswi kuishi katika nchi yake kama mkimbizi.
2015 is El Nino year. At its onset, growth and maturity, flood waters are expected to render homes unlivable, paralyze transport. The meteorological department says this year will be a substantial event, not a weak one. Forecasts show that cities are more susceptible and the most should be expected from the coast. However, that doesn't rule out any part of the country. The IDPs don't have homes, shelter or refuge, and to mitigate a disaster in Nakuru County, the government says it will commit 1.1 billion shillings to resettle the IDPs.
This weekend alone, we are going to spend 1.1 billion shillings to settle 5,387 families, which is approximately 25,000 Kenyans, to find a new home and to move on with their lives.
Hii kazi kama Wizara ya Ugatuzi na Mipangilio ya Kitaifa tunashughulikia kabisa, na wamekuwa wakiangalia ambao wale walikuwa wamewachwa na wameanza tena kuenda through the list.
That is a promise, but this is the reality. The word resettling is one that connotes a myriad of issues. One, where will the IDPs go? As with past exercises, it has been difficult to establish a place that will sit well with most. Circa 2013, when Mau Forest evictees of the Oge community would not leave the camps, saying the amount given was not commensurate to the value of their land in the forest. How will the government distinguish genuine IDPs from those who take advantage of the monetary benefit? Speaking in Mauche, Nakuru, the deputy president acknowledged the booming numbers.
Kuna watu wamebaki 690 ama na 89 kule Mauche. Nakumbuka sana mlituambia siku hiyo. Na ndio tukaanza program ingine ya kutafuta pesa tena, lakini nimekuta watu wameongezeka kidogo. Mefika 1,000.
Will politics be left aside in this matter? And most importantly, was it expedient to wait for a disaster to finally resolve this matter? The government says it has been pumping money to the tune of billions even before, and this isn't a band-aid solution. However, El Nino, as we have always known it, is no respecter of persons, and preparedness is more important than waiting to deal with its disastrous effects. Dorcas Wengira, KTN News.